So today I wanted to talk to you guys about how to get rid of acne when you need to be somewhere or do something within a short amount of time span. Again, I'm just going to make this as a disclaimer. This is the stuff that I used and what really worked for me. This actually happened to me about a week or two ago for a wedding that I was about to attend, and that week before I was just breaking out like crazy. It was a combination of hormonal acne, a combination of stress, sleep deprivation, and so I was breaking out all over my lips, all over my T-zone, and it was just so prominent, and I was just freaking out because I was like, dude, like, I'm gonna have to like put on a lot of makeup for the wedding, and like my whole plan was to not have to wear as much. So I took it upon myself to take care of it and target my skincare a little more within that week. And it totally worked out because all of the pimples that were around here were able to disappear, and I was able to just use very minimal makeup. So let's get into it. So I noticed there's a pimple like right smack in the middle of my lip. Just above my lip, and then there was a huge one going on here, and so I was like, what is going on? I knew, like, you know, it had to do with hormonal acne as well, but it was definitely sleep deprivation too and stress among that week, so it was just really upsetting to see it. So the first thing I ended up doing was I was like, okay, I typically drink a lot of coffee in the morning, and I drink black coffee. However, I do notice that when I do drink coffee, I have to drink a lot more water, and when I'm so busy during the day, I tend to forget that. And so I was like, okay, I definitely, you know, am struggling with not drinking a lot of coffee. So is there any type of substitute that I can do just for the week that I can just get my caffeine kick, but also get enough hydration, just because, again, I always forget to drink water. And so I decided to switch over to green tea. And I think I was able to drink about 64 ounces of water, which has been my goal ever since. And then on top of being able to hydrate myself with the tea, it was a lot better. I didn't feel as dehydrated, and I felt like I had a lot more energy throughout the day. So that was the first thing. I mean, still, I drink a ton of coffee now, but especially for that week, I was like, you know what? I'm willing to sacrifice my Americano so that, you know, my skin could possibly get better. So then the next thing that I had to evaluate with myself was my diet. And I absolutely love junk food, and you can only imagine how much junk food is at my workplace. I absolutely love chips. I think that is like my #1 favorite junk food. I love Lay's, and I love hot Cheetos, and there are plenty of Lay's and hot Cheetos at work. So it was such a struggle because I knew that I was eating quite a bit of it, and I had no doubts that that might have also affect my acne, and especially during the hormonal period, it was really hard because I was like craving it so much. So it took all my willpower not to eat that kind of stuff. I also didn't drink any dairy as well, so I'm already self-diagnosed lactose intolerant because whenever I take any type of dairy product, I just explode. So I was like, okay, I know that for sure dairy makes me break out. Junk food makes me break out. So I'm just going to cut it out for the week. And I think just, again, making the switch and incorporating more vegetables, drinking more water, and reducing definitely the intake of dairy and junk food helped a lot. And again, I had no doubt that this was going to help just because this has always worked for me personally. So the next thing that I had to think about was if I was getting enough sleep and if the stressors in my life that particular week were able to be alleviated. And honestly, I can't remember why I was so stressed out, but I definitely decided to sleep a little earlier throughout the week. And so I think that helped a little bit. I was able to sleep a little earlier for 2 to 3 days out of the week. And then also with the stress, you know, I think something that really helped was I went to dance a little more throughout the week. That's considered my exercise because I go to dance about 2 hours a day for 4 days a week. And so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and work out a little more that week. And I think that helps because by the time I got home, I was like burnt out, ready to pass out, and I felt really good. The sleep also has to do a lot with my nighttime routine prior to going to bed. And in that particular week, I was just really struggling to keep up with my routine. I was like, JK, I don't want to add my serums. JK, I don't want to use my oils and stuff. And I think for that week, I was like, you know what? I'll just suck it up and I will just do the routines consistently throughout the week. I used and bought a water sleep mask, which is from Laneige. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I put that on 2 times a week within that week. And so basically that's just like some extra added moisture on your skin. So I added definitely the water sleep mask, and that totally helped, I think. And just sticking to that routine for the next 5 to 6 days really helped. And again, you know, I think just again, if you try to keep with the routine, your skin is more used to it. So if you don't, your skin's gonna get shocked. And I think when I stopped using it, it started getting shocked because it was like, you've been using this and now you're not, kind of thing. And again, I'm pretty sure it had to do a lot with my hormonal acne, but still, I think despite that, it definitely improved. So that's basically it for what I did. I know that was like kind of vague, but I just want to kind of emphasize with you guys that skincare is for everyone, and skincare has to do with yourself and you. It doesn't have to do with the products you buy, how much you buy, who you buy it from, and comparing yourself to other people. Just because for me, this one really hits close to home for me. I have always spent a lot of my time throughout, especially my teens, trying to find the perfect skincare routine, trying to find the perfect products to help with my acne. And I think now when I think about it, it's like, no, it doesn't really have to do much with that. It's definitely more about changing stuff in your life that can definitely help with your skincare. Thank you again, guys, for watching my video. If you guys liked it, go ahead and like the button down below. And if you guys want to, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon. Bye!